Welcome to the next episode of KapVista Klips. Today we have Saksham here from GiveTree. How are you?
Hey Daniel, good. Thanks for having me here.
It's great to chat. I'm interested to find out a bit about what you're doing with GiveTree, because you're in a very exciting space and you've got some really good milestones and momentum. So do you want to start off? Tell me your background. How did you get to this point? And also Sam, your co-founder, how did you guys get to this point?
Yeah, sure. So the whole idea actually started with Sam, who was working on it for quite a few years. So it was Sam's journey, which he can explain. Unfortunately, he's not here today, but he can explain it best. What got him into this stage, his personal life story, and what motivated him to start GiveTree. But basically, we met in I think it was around 2019 through StartMate. So StartMate ran a program for founders, and we both applied to that. We both were successful in that, and we met each other over there. At the time, Sam was developing a very primitive solution called Donator Hub, which was basically an online platform, no crypto, no Web3, just a simple online platform where people could donate to different charities. And he was interested in someone with like technical skills, especially in the AI space. And that's where I come in. So my background is in artificial intelligence and data science. So we met each other there, and then we decided to start collaborating on that. And a few months passed by, and we had the idea of, getting into the Web3 space, because we thought it would be more lucrative, and also it would allow us to scale the platform better, especially since it was a big thing at the time, 2020, 21, especially with the emergence of new technologies like NFTs as well. We thought there was great potential in introducing these solutions onto our platform. So that's where we kind of changed our product from the simple Donator Hub website, which we initially conceived, towards a more Web3 based product, which we called GiveTree. And there's been a lot of things which have happened since 2019, 2020. We've brought on more developers on board. We did a lot of work in terms of planning and fundraising and getting government grants, and also speaking to a lot of people, a lot of different partners across the VC space, across different charities, getting their thoughts onto it, and also getting developers who are capable of implementing the platform with all the nuances around implementing a solution that uses the blockchain. And furthermore, there's also a lot of compliance things we need to be mindful of. So there was a lot of things happening in that space as well, making sure we're compliant with all the strict financial regulations that are present in the Australian market. So as where we stand today is we've got a basic MVP ready, which we're going to launch soon in a couple of months. And we're just tweaking some final functionalities, and then we'll have a working platform which will enable people to donate to different charities via cryptocurrency. But that's just the very initial stages. We actually have a very long roadmap ahead of us in terms of all the different capabilities we want to implement, especially personally on my end with all the data analytics capabilities. There's a lot which can be done in that space in terms of understanding customer behavior, and also applying all sorts of different algorithms to our product and services, basically.
Okay, great. So tell us a bit about GiveTree. Give me the high level overview of GiveTree, how it works, and what you sort of have planned for the future.
Yeah, sure. So initially, we're going to start with the launch, which will enable, as I mentioned, customers to donate via different cryptocurrencies to their favorite charities. And then in terms of a more long-term approach, we've got all sorts of different functionalities in the pipeline. For example, allowing users the ability to create their own NFTs using generative AI algorithms, for example, and then putting them up on our marketplace, and enabling a kind of transactional environment on the platform itself where all of our users can buy and sell freely with each other, and also contribute to charity while doing that. And then we've got more advanced features coming up, like, for example, the potential to integrate some mini games within our platform. to kind of gamify the whole process of giving to all these organizations that people care about. And we're going to be doing that with the help of the charities that we've onboarded. So getting some ideas from them about how they would like our customers to interact with them as well, whether it's through games, through NFTs, or other Web3 capabilities. And we also have other ideas in the works, such as trying to once we have a solid customer base, we'd like to get an understanding of the demographics of our customers, how we can best cater to them, and also what other functionalities they'd like to see integrated into GiveTree. And then we've also come up with some ideas of having leaderboards and all kinds of metrics which users can track to make sure we can see what the impact has been based on all the activity that's been done so far. So for example, thanks to your donations, this charity has planted this many trees or whatever it is.
Yeah. Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of the momentum that you've had, because I know there's a big one with a very large crypto exchange. I don't know if you can mention it, but yeah, there's a lot of momentum that's happened in the past, say, 12 months.
Yeah, that's correct. A lot has happened in that space. A lot of the things we can't mention at this stage, but we have been in talks with various partners, VCs, from VCs to charities to, as you mentioned, a large cryptocurrency exchange as well, who we're in contact with to integrate their software within our services. And yeah, momentum's been great. It's just a matter of launching now in the next couple of months. And then we've secured sufficient funding as well. And that should give us a runway, at least to get what we need done in the near future. And then we'll consider where to go from there.
Yeah, amazing. So, I mean, with that, we'll touch on you're currently raising at the moment. How much are you raising and what does that look like?
Yes. So at the moment, we're looking to close 1.5 million in our next round.
Yep.
And we have secured funding as well already in the past. But that's more of a post-launch thing. Our priority at the moment is to get the initial product which we've developed onto the market, and then we'll look at expanding the different capabilities accordingly.
Okay, awesome. So it's what you've built is a platform that enables charitable donations to your favorite charities in the form of digital payments, right?
Correct. Yes.
And how it works and why it's different is because you're able to be that middle person, hold the donations and ensure it gets to the right charity, enabling people to donate via crypto payments, and partnering with a large multinational, one of the biggest on the planet's crypto exchange means you're able to utilize many different cryptocurrencies.
Yes, that's correct. So it basically enables, it's a very versatile system. So we're looking to support a whole variety of cryptocurrencies, and also to make the process a bit easier, this is something else we've got in the works. More of like a passive recurring donation as well. But basically the goal is to use cryptocurrency because again, it's a worldwide thing as well. So we don't have to worry about like things like currency conversion, for example, and all the fees that are involved in that process, that transactional process. So it's basically a way of streamlining the whole process, enabling people to give through cryptocurrency, and also later on down the track, implementing more functionality such as NFTs. And like an online marketplace for people to exchange different assets.
And because you are operating in the crypto space, the administration costs and the cost of sending money is reduced greatly. So more funding gets to the intended, worthy recipient.
Yes, that's right. The cost of enabling those transactions is very low. That's one of the benefits of our cryptocurrency model. Yes.
Okay, amazing. I mean, it is certainly a great space to be in. I assume what you've built can be white labeled for other corporates and other charities who want to use your technology. So there's both a feel good sort of doing something right impact aspect, but it's also a commercial aspect to what you're doing as well, because then you can roll that out and it becomes a scalable business.
Yes, that's correct. This is just the beginning. So there's so many different functionalities we want to enable, especially from a data and AI perspective. What I'm personally most interested in is also the understanding the user demographics, as I mentioned. So once we have a solid customer base and we have all this highly valuable data coming through, we start to get a better understanding of who our users are, what kind of causes they're passionate about, and how we can best cater to those needs accordingly. And of course, those things will vary by location, by gender, by age, by all sorts of various factors. So it'll be not just as a platform where people can contribute by donating to charity, but also where we can get a better understanding of what causes people are passionate about, what they want to donate to. And that also enables us to get very valuable data, which can be used for other research purposes, for example, by governments, by businesses, by all sorts of organizations. But that's for later down on the track. At the moment, we just need to get that initial platform up and running.
Okay, amazing. Well, we'll leave it at that. But it was great to chat to you and give you get a really good insight into what GiveTree is doing. Anybody who's watching this video and wants to know more, happy to connect you with the team of GiveTree. They are weeks away from launch, and they're looking for support globally. So thank you very much for jumping on. It has been great to chat, and we'll connect you to our audience.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sir Daniel, for having me. Great to be here. Cheers.